Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Technology Deep Dive for Tuesday, April 1, 2025. Today we'll examine market moves across technology, communications, and healthcare sectors, covering key indexes, leading stocks, and ETFs. I'm your host, Ira Roth. Let's dive in. Tech-related indexes showed gains despite strong negative trends. The Nasdaq 100 closed at 19,436, up 158 points. The technology sector advanced 38 points to 4,058, while showing some downward volatility. The healthcare sector declined 1.7%. Market breadth showed significant weakness across indexes. The Nasdaq Composite saw decliners outnumber advancers by more than 3-1. The technology sector had 568 declining stocks versus just 117 advances. Similar ratios appeared in communications and healthcare. Year-to-date returns highlight sector divergence. The healthcare sector shows a 4.2% gain, while technology has declined nearly 12%. The Nasdaq Composite is down 9.6% for the year. Among top tech performers, CrowdStrike led with a 2.7% gain to 362.38. Supermicro and Micron Technology followed with gains over 2%. ServiceNow advanced 1.9%, despite showing a very strong negative trend. Looking at returns, Supermicro leads year-to-date with a 15% gain. CrowdStrike and Micron both show gains around 5%, while ServiceNow has declined 23% this year. Among declining stocks, Intel dropped 2.9% to 22.5. Notable weakness in semiconductor, down 1.2% to 40.20, marking its sixth consecutive declining day and hitting a new one-year low amid strong downward volatility. Year-to-date performance shows semiconductor down 36%, the biggest decliner. Gartner has fallen 14.6%, while analog devices and Texas Instruments show more modest declines. Nasdaq tracking ETFs showed mixed performance despite upward price movements. The QQQ closed at 472.70, up 3.78, while showing a very strong negative trend. The Vanguard Information Technology Fund and VanEck Semiconductor ETF both experienced some downward volatility. The 3X bullish QQQ gained 2.3%. Year-to-date returns show significant declines across most Nasdaq ETFs. The 3X bullish QQQ has experienced the steepest decline at -25.9%. Only the 3X bearish QQQ has posted positive returns, up 20.2% year-to-date, reflecting the broader market weakness.
Looking at stocks in tech industries, I'm Sally Short. Microsoft led gains, rising 1.8% to 382.19, despite showing a very strong negative trend. Alphabet and Meta platforms both added 1.6%, while experiencing strong negative trends with some volatility. Week-to-date returns show Apple leading with a 2.4% gain, while Alphabet follows at 1.8%. Month-to-date, Microsoft tops at 1.8%. Year-to-date, only Meta Platforms maintains positive territory with a slight 0.08% gain. Semiconductor stocks showed significant gains today. AXT jumped 9.2% to 1.54. Semi-LEDs surged 8.9% to 2.43, reaching a one-year high. Blaze advanced 8.4%, though maintaining a strong negative trend. In the semiconductor sector's returns, Semi-LEDs stands out with an impressive 88% year-to-date gain. Blaze shows the steepest decline at -85%. Month-to-date, most stocks in the group show gains between 7–9%. Cloud computing stocks showed resilience today. The Trade Desk led gains, rising 4.3% to 57.10. CrowdStrike added 2.7% to 362.38, showing mixed positive momentum while trading sideways for 3 days. In cloud computing returns, Cloudflare and CrowdStrike maintain positive year-to-date gains of 7.4% and 5.9% respectively. The trade desk shows the largest decline at minus 51% year-to-date, despite today's strong performance. In AI and robotics, Symbotic gained 3.4% to 20.90, marking 2 consecutive up days. AeroVironment and Oceaneering. International both rose 2.1%, with Oceaneering breaking out from 3 days of sideways movement. Looking at returns, Symbotic leads week-to-date with a 3.7% gain. AeroVironment shows the steepest year-to-date decline at minus 21%. Month-to-date, the group shows modest gains between 1–3%. Leading AI and robotics thematic ETFs showed mixed results today. Spear Alpha ETF led gains with a 2% rise to 20.23, while WisdomTree AI and Innovation Fund added 1.3%. Despite today's gains, all funds maintain very strong negative trends. Looking at returns, Spear Alpha leads month-to-date with a 2% gain, while experiencing a 25% decline year-to-date. Global X, AI and Robotics, and First Trust Nasdaq, AI and Robotics both show weekly declines around 1%. Electric vehicle stocks showed strength today. Rivian Automotive surged 6.6% to 13.28, showing strong positive trend and upward breakout after 4 days flat. Lucid gained 4.5%, while Tesla rose 3.5% to 268.46. On returns, Rivian and Lucid lead week-to-date gains at 7% and 9% respectively. Li Auto shows the best year-to-date performance with a 6.9% gain, while Tesla has declined 33.5% year-to-date. In quantum computing stocks, IonQ led gains, rising 5% to 23.19. Honeywell International added 0.8% to 213.45. Applied Materials showed strong downward volatility despite closing up 0.37%. Examining returns, IonQ leads month-to-date with a 5% gain, but shows a 44% year-to-date decline. Honeywell and Summit Hotel Properties both show modest week-to-date gains around 1%. Solar stocks showed notable gains today. Sunrun surged 10.7% to 6.49, despite a strong negative trend. Beam Global rose 3.9%, while SolarEdge Technologies gained 3.1%, breaking out after 3 days flat. On returns, Sunrun leads month-to-date with a 10.8% gain. SolarEdge shows the strongest year-to-date performance, up 22.7%, while Maxion Solar has declined nearly 60% over the same period. In thematic tech ETFs, ARK Fintech Innovation ETF led the group, closing at 33.91, up 0.65, with a 1.9% gain. SPDR S&P Software and Services ETF followed at 162.49, rising 2.63. Despite today's gains, all funds show strong negative trends. Year-to-date performance reveals significant challenges, with all funds showing negative returns. SPDR S&P Software and Services ETF is down 14%, while WisdomTree Cloud Computing Fund and Fidelity Cloud Computing ETF both show declines of about 12.4%.
And with that, we wrap up another end-of-day technology deep dive. I'm Ira Roth, along with my AI co-host, Sally Short. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency, and commodities. Thanks for watching.